What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today, boy, today we did it good again. Check it out. Well, guys, over the last few days, I've noticed something specific to my trading, which I've just been trying to fine tune and figure out. See, what is it, about a year ago or so? Yeah, to start of this year, I came into the year with a rule. The rule was no trading until 9:45 a.m. Now, as time progressed, that came down to 9:40 a.m. and it's never been any less than that for the most part. Not because I chase momentum. I don't do that. I used to do that, but I don't chase momentum. So I'm not trying to buy pre-market breakouts. I don't do that. It's just a disaster for me. I mean, you should see my video. I'll link it at the end of this on why I do not do that. So I like to buy pullbacks, right? You guys know that already. You've been watching my videos for some time. If you're new around here, then that's what I do. I like to buy pullbacks into support so that I have a fine line of my risk, right? I know where my risk is 100% and it's there. And I know now based off of that how much size I can take depending how much risk dollar amount I want to risk on the trade, right? So I've noticed recently that if I take a trade even at 9:45, okay, looking at my stats, even at 9:45, I have more red trades than I do green, okay? Most of my losses, as a matter of fact, I'd say about 80% of my losses, if not a little more, have happened when I've taken a trade before 9:45 a.m. Okay, and because of this, I've actually sat down and really noticed that if I wait and do not take a trade before then, I do really damn good. Okay, so like around 9:45, like I'll sit pre-market, I'll make out my plans. And around 9:45 a.m., I'll be like, okay, let's see who is working out according to my plan. I'm looking at my screens, looking at my tickers, looking at my charts, throwing out my lines. And by the time I fine tune it, it's about 9:50, 10 a.m. And I take my entry. It's either a very small loss or a very fat win. I've been noticing that now for a little bit. And my winners are getting much bigger than my losers, right? And you guys have probably noticed that a lot of times when you ask me, oh, what was your risk on the trade? Oh, my risk was 20 cents. My risk was 30 cents. And I'm taking $1.50 a share profit, 50 cents profit. Like my risk to reward is absolutely huge. And when they work out, they're just awesome trades. So today I decided to sit down, not take a single trade. My first trade is at 10:03 a.m. with the exception of an overnight swing we'll go over. And it worked out damn well. So yesterday, the SPY, that's my swing trade. The SPY did a real nasty little dip in the morning. And I said the other day, not on YouTube, I believe I put it on Twitter, that if the SPY gave me another big dip, I was gonna buy calls. Now, I'm not that crazy, so I didn't go in there and just buy, 10, 20 calls. I bought one call, okay? I bought one call yesterday when we had this dip right here. When we had this dip right here, I bought a 310 call. We were at 309 and change. I bought a 310 call for today's expiration, okay? And I sold that today at the open at 311. Now, I had bought that at 76 cents if I'm not mistaken. And I sold it at $1.19. Let me bring that one up here. Oh no, this is yesterday's trade on HEPA. So here we are in one contract at 76 cents. Obviously it's not, I'm not making a huge amount of money here. I'm up 46, 50 bucks at times, but when you really think about it, I bought at 76 cents and I sell it at $1.19. That's a real nice move there. That's what is that, about 50%? So that's over 50% win. So I made over 50% there. So that's not bad. That added some nice little profit on the day for me. And then we had ASLN make a huge move, and I'm talking about a huge move. This thing is up 400% right now, and it was up over 500 earlier. This thing went from 63 cents all the way to $3. This move right here, from 63 to $1.26, I did not get to trade because I wasn't even watching it. I was watching EYEG. EYG, no trades on that. However, when we made this push here off of this halt over 150 and we pulled it in, I did get long in here for a quick little scalp, and I was in at $1.85 and exited at $1.96 when it didn't just bust through $2. I could have held on, I should have probably, but I was just looking for a quick little scalp there. So quick little $100 winner right there. Then I said, okay, we already have a little cushion. We're going to sit and wait. Now, I had bought in front of the support, which was 150. I didn't want to buy 186. I was trying to buy 165 so that I would have a 10, 15 cent risk for the shot at making 50 cents, basically. But it didn't work out that way because I marketed in, and I got market in extremely high. I was not happy about that at all. However, it worked out, thankfully. And I waited for the pullback. Once we got this pullback here into the 150 area, I immediately got long at 153, and then I added at 164, and I sold too early. I sold too early some of it. Well, my last piece. I was really looking to sell my last piece up here over $2, but it looked like it was going to halt, and it spooked me, not because it was going to halt, but because the halt was a fake out. And oftentimes I've seen those halt fake outs like resolve themselves into a big washout. And I was already up real nice on the day. That was just my last piece of the trade. I should have been okay with holding on to it, risking a little bit more, because even if I would have stopped out of it at a bigger loss than I wanted to, I still would have been nice into the green on the day. So I played it a little bit too conservative this time, even for me. So I didn't get to really capitalize on this move, which would have been awesome. Instead of sitting up on the day about $330, I'd be sitting up on the day, $500, $600 on the day. So I left a ton of money on the table. Nonetheless, I'm not going to be too upset about it. And let me get you that trade here. So here it is. I'm in 1,500 shares, 2 different orders. Cost basis at this point is 161. And let me fast forward this a little bit for you. As you can see, I'm up real nice there. Real nice big volume. See, I thought we were going to halt there at 179. So I take off at 178. I take off, 1,000 shares from 153, 160. So that's a real nice take profit there. It's pretty decent. But now I'm thinking to myself, okay, my last 500 shares are from $1.64. I'm going to stop out of these at break even. I really, really, really should have given those all the way down here to 145. I was well into the green on the day. Even if I would have taken a loss on this, I still would have been nicely green on the day. But I played it way too ultra conservative, using this previous halt here as support. And when it kind of started to break down under it, I was like, all right, peace, and I exited. And that was a fail on my part. The good thing about this is that we always see what we do wrong and we can work on fixing it. See right there? I take it off. Right there, boom. We break underneath that halt price and I take it off. But when I really should have held this 150 as support, that was support. That it was this halt price and it was support here on a huge volume. That is a fail on my part, and I'm not happy with myself about it because it cost me about $300 in potential winnings. So I'm still up nice on the day, but not too happy. And watch, see what happens. See how it gets right back up. I mean, even that should have been a signal for myself to re-enter the trade there. But at that point, I was in ultra protection profit mode, and then we get that move. And we halt again. I would have been flat there at $2, to 205, something like that. I would have been flat more than likely, unless it halted on me and I wasn't able to get out, which I wouldn't have complained at that point because it continues to go up higher after the halt, and that would have been great. But that's a nice solid trade. Let me show you my orders here. So my SPY puts, I sold at 119 from 76, I think it was, from 76 cents. ASLN buy at 185, exit 196. ASLN buy at 154, exit at 164. ASLN buy 154, buy 164, exit 178 and 162. And then again, ASLN entry 191, exit 193. Just didn't like that action right there. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 today. Damn good accuracy. Another thing I've noticed is that when I take my first trades like these, like 10:03 a.m., when I erase trading before 9:45, I'm extremely profitable, and my accuracy is 72%. This is not to say that moving forward, over the next year, my accuracy is going to be 72%, 70%. I don't think it will be, right? I mean, unless the market is really set, like my setups are just on fire. Because there's times where red to green moves, double bottoms don't work out. There's times where trading halt price levels don't work out, right? And then there's times when they do. So I don't know, but I do know that moving forward into 2020, I believe my trading is about to go to the next level, and I'm super pumped about it. I figured it out. At least I figured out what I'm doing wrong. Now I have to be disciplined enough to rectify it every single day. And it is extremely hard to do and difficult. Let me know what you're working on. Drop it in the comment section below. Let's chat about it. Remember to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time I upload a video. Hope you're going to have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.